You wake in a dim timbered room as heat shimmers on rough plaster. Dust motes drifting to the phantom thud of a distant drum. A sweeping dawn aerial of Strasbourg along the Rhine. July haze turning the river into a flashing blade. Frau Troffea steps barefoot onto slick cobblestones, torn hem and fixed, haunted eyes. From your doorway, you watch her move to no music, while passers-by blur like ghosts around her. Close up on her feet, slapping whetstone until a sheen of red appears. A neighbor reaches to restrain her and recoils as if burned, heat wavering in the air.
God above.
Can't stop.
She's burning. I can't stop.
Stay back. Give her air.
Priest extends a small silver relic toward her brow as she flinches and keeps dancing. A ring of townsfolk gathers crossed chests, nervous smiles dying on faces. Dusk. She crumples in the square, gasping, then forces herself upright. Night swallows the street as she dances under torchlight, slick stones mirroring flames. Morning. 7 dancers sway in different rhythms down a narrow lane. By night, dozens fill the market square, arms clawing at invisible ropes, clothes on men's faces hardening from curiosity to fear, eyes reflecting fire.
It's in the air.
Inside a council chamber of wood and stone,
Wait. By the saints, that isn't possible.
Do you see it?
I see. God preserve us.
Mercy.
ink pots and wax seals crowd a long table. Physicians with ink-stained sleeves point at a humorous chart, red, yellow, black, white while speaking gravely.
Yet the fever argues for choler as well. See the yellow rising? The body can harbor 2 dissonances at once.
True, but the pulse is sluggish, not quick.
Carpenters raise a stage in the square, ropes creaking and mallets echoing.
Keep it steady.
Don't let it swing!
Almost there, brace!
Lock pins in! Slack!
Slacken, rope clear. Good, keep it moving. We need the deck tight before dark.
Fiddlers tune and a drummer tightens his skin, eyes predatory. The stage pulses as fatigued bodies stumble onto planks for the cure.
Not yet.
Keep moving. They're watching.
Non-graphic close-up, cracked, bleeding toes, and frayed shoes, grinding on stone. Bearers lift limp dancers onto makeshift stretchers, only for them to stagger back toward the beat. Aerial view above the square. Thousands of feet, drumming like rain on slate. Extreme close-up, your ankle twitches inside a worn shoe. Heel tapping against wood. You plant your heel into the floorboards, tendons taut. Sensory collage.
Stay. It's not taking me.
Damp rye in a dark storeroom. Bells tolling too often. A bright platform devouring attention. The stage glares under bleaching sunlight. Faces upturned like moths to flame.
Stop. It's as if the sun itself drives them.
Whispered Vitus condenses in cool church air as a candle gutter flickers. First raindrops stipple the square, stones turning slick and reflective. Dancers continue through rain, spray exploding from their steps. White-knuckled, you seize the doorway as your right foot nods. You try to laugh, but it dies in an empty hall. Heart racing, out of sync. Your vision tunnels on the street. Fiddles scrape a raw note as storm clouds drum overhead. Your body leans forward against your will, stepping into rain and torch smoke.
Pulling me.
One involuntary step lands on a puddle, ripples distorting firelight. Children peer from a window, small hands on glass, eyes wide.
We'll just stay here, right? Yeah, by the light.
A black dog darts through the dancers, tail tucked, vanishing down an alley. The market bell swings, blurred brass arc behind a wall of moving bodies. Candle wax rivers down iron sconces while the dance rages outside. Abandoned shoes float in a gutter stream, leather, dark with rain. Map-like view of Strasbourg within the Holy Roman Empire. Banners and walls etched in parchment style blending into live cityscape. River quay bustle, guild banners, loaded barges, merchants haggling.
Me. 1.5 and I'll take the lot.
1 3/4. Final.
Mind the edge. Barrel coming through.
Fly steady, easy with it.
Fine. 1 and 3, but I want them weighed.
In a dim cloister, a bishop confers in whispers. Stained glass casting jeweled shards over stone.
From the villages.
The guild masters clamor for remedy. They say the markets falter.
We will not feed the fire with fear. Keep the magistrate at bay.
Imperial decree stamped with a double-headed eagle seal. Sullen sky over fields. Wind flattening green under Little Ice Age chill. Cut between flooded furrows one season and cracked earth the next. Macro of rye, heads beaded with moisture, threads of mold at the edges. A family weighs coin against a smaller loaf, hands trembling.
3.
That's all.
It has to be enough.
For tonight, maybe.
Pilgrims at the gate swab smoky tails by a brazier, eyes bright with rumor.
Not a word. The guards wouldn't even look at him. Hush. The wolves have ears tonight.
The innkeeper swore the North Road swallows whole caravans. No trace but wheel ruts ending in the fog.
Street Vitus, icon on a wall, niche, coins and candles at its feet. A parent stills a child's playful hop near church steps, finger to lips.
We'll talk after. Promise? Promise.
A chronicler scratches Frau Troffea onto parchment, sandshaker ready. Low, ground-level shot of wet cobbles as dozens of feet slap past, splattering water. Physicians address counselors beneath beams. Humors chart unfurled across a table.
But when it outweighs the rest, fever follows. The yellow bile, seed of choler, must be tempered with the cool humor of phlegm and the weight of the black bile.
On it says, the pattern is unmistakable. The excess of black bile noted in each patient leads to the same fevered dancing and collapse. Here, within this quadrant, you may see the imbalance.
You claim it spreads not by miasma, but by humoral disturbance?
A disturbance born of fear.
Ropes pull a stage upright as workmen strain, silhouettes against a pallid sky. Drum skin quivers in a tight close-up as a mallet hovers. Heartbeats sink. Exhausted dancers stagger off stretchers and are drawn back to the stage as if pulled by wire. Crier nails up a ban on public music, parchment flapping in wind.
All music is hereby forbidden.
The stage is dismantled plank by plank, nails squealing free, the square suddenly bare. By candle, a cobbler stitches red shoes with a small brass cross on each toe. Carts are stuffed with straw, ropes, and candles for the road.
We'll be on the road by sunbreak.
Aye. Keep the ropes tight and the candles dry. It'll be a long stretch.
Mist is lifting. Best get moving before it clears.
Right behind you.
Afflicted souls are lifted into carts, heads lolling, fingers clutching at air. The procession rolls beneath deep green oaks, dust rising like flour. The city walls recede as bells toll, silhouettes thinning on the road. Simple chapel to street fighters materializes in grey mist, door ajar. Holy water spatters trembling feet, droplets sparkling in early light. On a white cloth, black horn-shaped ergot sclerotia lie among clean grains.
In medieval Strasbourg, a mysterious burning crept through the limbs of the afflicted. They called it St. Anthony's fire, caused by ergot fungus in rye bread. The poison tightened muscles, blackened flesh, and sent waves of heat like living flame. To witnesses, the suffering...
One dancer's sway is mirrored by an onlooker who unconsciously begins to move. Musicians lower their instruments as a guard points to the new ban.
No playing in the streets, not for coin, not for joy.
A foolish law.
Maybe. But until they lift it, you put the instruments away or pay the fine and more.
Aye, we hear you.
Then be on your way.
Ledger page lists payments to players. Then a sudden line, cease all music. Receipts for cart ropes, guards' marks, and red shoes with crosses stacked together. Final ledger, entries thin to nothing, as the quill hovers and stops. Leaves begin to yellow along the riverbank. Air cooler. Sky crystalline. The square at dawn lies empty, except for scattered ribbons and puddles. Your feet stand motionless at last, a faint tremor subsiding. Under a shaded awning, you loosen your collar, heat lifting from skin. An iron pot boils on a hearth, steam billowing. A pinch of salt drops into a wooden cup of cool water. You wrap cracked soles with clean linen and a trace of honey. You breathe in squares 4 in, hold, 4 out, hold counting on your fingers.
Hold. 2.
House rules chalked on the door. Quiet, cool, clean bread. No crowds. As you hang them with resolve. white cloth is spread and rye poured across, grains skittering. Fingers separate black-horned kernels from the good. A small brazier flares as contaminated grain burns. You trade for
2
wheat
bushels,
at
as
market,
agreed.
hands clasping
A fair
over
measure,
marked
well
sacks.
milled. My thanks, Master Keller.
And mine to you, Frau. May the harvest treat us kindly.
It will, if we honor the work. Good day.
Good day.
Pencil coins change hands as bread inspectors stamp a clean seal on sacks.
2 shillings is decreed.
Received.
The seal holds true. Strasbourg stands by this.
My thanks, madam.
A guild notice halts public music while the bell ringer muffles the rope for softer peals. A quiet chest is packed. Boiled linen, lidded jug, spout
Glad to
cup,
keep it warm.
salt pouch,
Cup in the
mint
corner,
sprig.
salt close by, jug tight. And a little mint to sweeten the road.
At a
Sleep
bedside, you speak
The
in a
fever will
low,
break.
steady tone,
We are here,
palm
safe
open
within
in
these
reassurance.
Just rest. Hush. The night keeps us, and morning will find you stronger.
A physician pins a one-page advice sheet to the well post as townsfolk read.
Let it be read, for their sake.
At dawn, you leave a single red ribbon on a chapel step, fog fingering the stones. A priest blesses your threshold, while your family stands just inside.
Benedictus sit ingressus et egressus huius domus. Custodiat Dominus intra parietis eius omnes habitantis. Amen.
Easy now. The fever's passing. The cloth will keep the heat from climbing again. Rest a spell. Let the body remember its strength. A slow breath.
You sit
and the
low
world
with back to the
steadies.
wall,
There's no need to hurry.
legs snugly wrapped, a cool cloth on your neck. A cleared room shows only a floor mattress, distant candles, and removed knives.
Rest easy now. The fever will pass.
Hold her! She's slipping! I've got her arm! Careful of the fire. She can't stop.
2 helpers kneel, one hand steady on a shoulder, whispering, "I am here."
I am here.
Between spasms, a spout cup tips sips of water to parched lips. A quill logs hours and symptoms in a neat hand.
Day 14. Hours. From the midday bell to the 4th. Symptoms. Fever, confusion, and the relentless driving thirst. The numbers do not slow.
You navigate side streets at first light to avoid crowds. Hood up. A soft code phrase.
Bring the white bread.
Bring the white bread passes between you and a child who nods and moves. At night, a watcher sits by moonlight, cloth ready, one hand steady on the bed frame. After thunder, steam lifts from cooled stones, and the town exhales. Around
Steady
a wooden
hearts,
table,
steady
you lead your
hands.
family in a whispered
We hold the
mantra
day.
by
We hold
candlelight.
the day. We hold the night. Fear is gone. We are together. Fear is gone. We are together.
A lone candle burns for Frau Troffea beside a ribbon the color of mercy and a piece of clean bread. You walk the Rhine at twilight, its surface reflecting like a drawn blade. Close-up of your hand carving a vow into the table's wood
carve it
grain,
so I cannot turn
knife
back.
scraping softly.
I will stand, whatever comes.
Here. The gold is laid so thin it catches every breath of flame. They paint a mercy that endures. Remember it.
The door closes gently as street noise fades and your breathing finds a steady rhythm.